Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to another episode. See, people, yeah. I mean, the big one. I mean, see, guys, yeah. I had to go knock on Deji's door and told him, I said, see, man, we need to bring back, we need to bring back our show, man. I mean, lots of people have been telling me, Tony, what the heck is wrong, bro? Go and talk to Deji Spurs. Go down on your knees and beg. And you know what? Yeah, I obliged.
No,
I had to
so
go down on my knees and go, and go beg a sports fan and told my brother, man, I need you on the channel. How about that? And then he said, you know what? Yeah, I got you, my bro. I got you, my bro. And see, people, season 4, yeah, of the Minority Report, yeah, episode 1. And I went to get, the usual suspects for the show. See, no other person, yeah, than the Tottenham Van Helsing. People, I mean, just take this in, yeah, the domination, yeah, in the location. People, it doesn't get better than this, people. See, people, welcome back to episode 1 of our Reloaded show. No other person than Deji Sports. Deji Sports, you're welcome to the show. Talk to these people. How you doing, brother?
hey, Tony, you're too kind with your intros, man. It's more like it's a pleasure to be with you this evening. You're the superstar here. And,
Ah,
I don't know, but I know the reason why you invited me is because you're shaking your bum. You invited me because you're top of the table. But the reality is you're not going to be there for long. The assembled knows you ain't going to be there for long. Munzi knows you ain't going to be there for long. Asa knows you ain't going to be there for long. And I see Northside is fuming. He's going to be fuming more than this, bro. The stuff we
it's
put
gonna be fuming, bro.
is going to be fuming. So big up to you and thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. And bro, like both of our teams are top 3. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So
we're flying.
you got to treat both clubs with respect. So I'm here
Yeah.
to be treated with the respect that is due to my club.
Definitely, and respect is all I have for you, Deji Sports, because we can look at all these Chelsea fans, shaking their bums, and this Man United fan. I mean, of course, look at Monty. I mean, you guys know Monty is a man. He's a Mancunian, pure Mancunian. He hates Arsenal. He doesn't give a shit about Spurs. Monty. He doesn't like these two clubs. So all these rival fans. Yeah, I mean, they all have something to say when it comes to Arsenal, when it comes to Spurs. But I mean, when you look at the table, Deji Spurs, man, it tells a different story. Deji Spurs, over to you. When you look at that top of the table right now, yeah, I know there'll be a time where me and you would have to go to fisticuffs and go on a fight off, yeah. But right now, we're top 3. Just look at that position. Arsenal first, Liverpool second, and of course Spurs third. What do you just have to say about that?
Yeah,
Let's just start from there.
and I'm delighted that you asked the question. I don't know what Budgie Banton on an empty stomach that the assembled is smoking in the chat, but what I will say is that well, North London is domination in the location. Whether I like it or not, Arsenal's top. Spurs are 2 points off top. We haven't even played well, and we're third. And so it means that you see me, bro. I'm a classist, and I'm also territorial. When you
Mm,
understand, bro. So I represent my club, and I represent
mm,
my area and where I reside. And I'm a North Londoner, born and bred, bro. Well, I wasn't born there, but I'm a North Londoner. I lived there, bro. I lived in Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm delighted to
yeah.
see that Tottenham is ruling the greatest league in the world, and it has some of the greatest people in the world. Be it some people
Mm.
do wear red and they shake their bum and they look like bulls, but that's another story, bro. But the truth is, bro, both clubs are doing well, and we will see. A lot of people were Thomas Frank. Is he going to be able to manage? Blah blah blah. So far, so good. It's not been pretty, and I don't need it to be pretty. After the level of dust that Ange
Mm,
Postecoglou put me through last season, bro, this season I'm all about the results and the points. And
mm,
at the moment, Spurs is the third best team in the Prem. So people need to hold that, and hold that.
mm, mm. Yeah, definitely. And of course,
I don't know
Artillero.
why
I mean,
he's saying,
what
I don't
kind
know
of chest?
why he's saying Middlesex, bro. Tottenham is more north than Greenwich, bro. You man are from South London now. You get me? You man are Croydon pretty much. You get what I'm saying, bro? So don't chat to me. You guys might
Shots
as well be in
fired.
Croydon. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't chat, bro. You men are Surrey. You men are Surrey. Do you know what I'm saying? You men are Weybridge. Yeah, all of them areas there. That's where you men are down south. Yeah, you lot are borderline Brighton. Yeah, purely. Yeah, that's where you men are from. Yeah,
Deji, the assembled is one of my chief moderators on the channel. So I mean, you might like to go a little bit easy on
no, I'm
my,
not
you
going.
know, one of my chief.
I'm not going easy on the assembled. He knows what one. Yeah, he knows what one.
Yeah, man. See, Deji Sports, I have bad news for you. Definitely, we'll talk about Arsenal, but let's use this first minutes to just get some, some bites out of Tottenham news. Bad news today for Tottenham Hotspurs. Your Malian midfielder, of course, Bissouma, was stretched out of the World Cup qualifiers on a stretcher in pain. Uh, Spurs, the injury list are beginning to pile up one by one. Davis in the last game against Belgium. I mean, troubling news for you, my brother, man. You know, injured yet again, and no one knows his recovery period when he's coming back or what's going to happen. Big up to Anthony Herbert. Anthony Lero just walks into the stage, and of course, it's fine on all cylinders. He doesn't like it. It's sports. See people, yeah. Anthony Herbert, big up to you. I'm with the world famous Deji Sports down here. So, Deji, Davis is injured. Bissouma is injured. Before then, you had the injuries to Kulusevski, who was actually out. Solanke is actually out. Deji, how the hell are you in third with all these injuries? I mean, that's something, yeah, that most Premiership fans don't see. When you have such an important player like Kulusevski is out of the game, you're still wrestling points, you're still battling in the Champions League. I mean, you're still on all fronts battling, here and there, getting the points. But yeah, you have injuries to key players. And now Davis is out, Bissouma is out. What next, Deji Sports? Talk to these people.
Yeah, bro.
41 people on the chopping block. I think Northside have just sent in his troops down here. Big up to Northside, my brother. Deji Sports, continue, bro.
Big up Northside for the raid in the location.
Big up Northside, that's our brother.
I'm delighted that you're talking about Tottenham's injuries, because if Maddison and Kulusevski were fit, bro, I think we'd be top of the league. I mean, they are two big players. So the fact that Spurs, with the injury crisis that we have, are operating and hovering in third, man, makes the work that Thomas Frank is doing all the more impressive. What I will say, bro, is that the people that are picking up injuries, look, I love every Tottenham player, but they're not players that are starting. They're not players that are influencing game. Bissouma hasn't started for Spurs pretty much since the season started. He was on the bench. Yes, they said he had a knock, but the truth of the matter is, even if he was fit, it would be a struggle for Bissouma to get in the team. Bissouma, on a personal level, I love the brother, but on a footballing level, I hate the brother, simply because I think he's more bothered about Louis Vuitton than he is kicking ball, bro. And for that reason alone, bro, the sidelines might do him some good. Maybe it's time for him to reflect. Maybe time for him to get Moncler. I don't know, bro. But it's time for him to move on from this Louis Vuitton acting ways. Do you get what I'm saying? And
but then just first, I can argue that with you. That I'm sorry on this point, based on Bissouma, because I mean, yeah, Deji Sports, you do know that you need, quality on your bench. I mean, when your first 11 is down there doing the dirty job, yeah, in the first 60,
yeah, but Bissouma,
minutes, you need muscle from the bench. How can you say he's not a starter when you can actually count on his quality to come in from the bench? What are you talking about, Deji Sports?
Our muscle is Polina. Bissouma don't come in at all, bro. Like, I think Bissouma was about to get sold to Fenerbahce or a Turkish team in the summer, bro, and the deal fell through. Like, Bissouma's days at Spurs is done. Unless he's going to do a Jed Spence out of nowhere Basuma is done. And Ben Davis, what a legend, what a servant for the club and for the badge. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, if Tottenham wants to be taken seriously, Ben Davis can't be playing at all. Do you get what I'm saying? He can coach. Do you know what I'm saying? He can assist the coaching staff. But if you've got Ben Davis shouldn't be coming on, bro. He's going to get cooked. So for me, we've got Tanake, we've got Danzo, we've got Dragushin that's supposed to be coming back. We've got more than enough cover in the back line, so I think it's fine.
More than enough cover in the back line, you said. But I mean, was it not in the Carabao Cup? We saw Paulinho go to a back four for you guys. They just suppose, what do you mean by you have enough cover in the back? Explain that. Paulinho is a natural midfielder, is playing in centre back for you guys. Bro, he actually scored in that. Which game did he score in? That he played as a centre back?
I can't even remember, but I don't think he played as a centre back, bro.
He played as a centre back.
Paulinho's been doing his thing. We've not needed him. We've got Romero, we've got Van der Ven, we've got Danzo. And I think for me, the key issue here, Udogi's back, Spencer's doing his thing. You saw him tonight for England. You know, you got Pedro Porro doing his thing. The key thing for Spurs is just making sure we don't have injuries. We know that at the 10-game mark is when Spurs start to lose Van der Ven, we start to lose Romero. We are praying, we are on our bended knee that Romero and Van der Ven can go past the 10-game mark. Hopefully they can reach 19 games, 20 games without picking up an injury. What would be amazing if they could go the whole season, do a Saliba, do a Gabriel Magalhaes, you know what I mean, and play a whole season. But if not, let's get to 19, 20 games. Because if we have Romero and Van der Ven for that length of time before picking up maybe hopefully a small knock, if that, bro, then Tottenham will be in the top 3, top 4 guaranteed.
Guaranteed. People, you heard it. Just before that, I mean, I want you to address Atthe. I mean, Atthe is running his mouth down there in the chart, you know, having some words for Deji Sports. He says Deji Sports has been shaking his bum like it's a dancer and a Nicki Minaj music video. A humble pie is inevitable. I mean, Deji Sports, is a humble pie inevitable. I mean, when you look at the teams you're going to be playing, Deji Sports, you should be shook, actually. I mean, you should be shook. Deji Sports,
shook of who?
Deji, you just escaped from the last game before the internationals. You escaped Leeds.
We did
Deji, Leeds is a very different place to go to. I hear you. But Deji Sports, you have Aston Villa coming up. You will talk about that later on. But Deji Sports, when you have Aston Villa coming up, when you have Monaco on the Champions League coming up, when you have Everton coming up on the 26th of October, and then after that, you go straight on. And mind you, that game against Everton, it's at the new Merseyside Stadium for Everton. I mean, it's a horrible place to go to. That was where Crystal Palace run ended. I mean, you're going to face a rejuvenated Grealish down there. People see Deji Sports and his troops will go down to St. James Park on the 29th of October. Deji, it's a bit inevitable. It's a humble pie coming for you.
No. I think you, man, have been smoking the budgie. And I'll explain why. We're not Tottenham under Ange. We are Tottenham under Frank. But I was saying on my show yesterday, to be fair, one thing I'm starting to learn with football is that there isn't too much deviation from what we've been seeing. So what do I mean? Tottenham beat City. We do that. You get me? Nothing special.
Yeah.
But Tottenham also beat Villa. Like, they're one of our whipping boys. We love playing Villa. Do you get what I'm saying? And we love playing Everton. If you check the stats, Tottenham has probably recorded the most wins against Everton than any other Premier League team. So people need to hold that. So I don't know why people are shaking their bum violently when my club, everything is pointing in the right direction. The flip side of that, though, is we are the whipping boys for Chelsea. So it's a 90% chance that we could lose to Chelsea in our next 3 games. But if things go according to plan of the footballing hierarchy, then Spurs pick up 6 in their next out of a possible 9, which keeps us in the top 4, top 5. So I'm quietly confident. one of the things that I've loved about Frank is we're third and he's been doing rotation in the location. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's key, bro. Like we were able to start, tell me what you want, tell me what you need, tell me if you ain't good enough for the Prem against Leeds and get the win. And he even scored. And we were able to do rotation in the location against West Ham. We did it against Burnley. And that's what we're going to need to do if we're needing to keep these brothers fit. So for me,
and again, you're doing it away from home. I mean, see, people, Tottenham's away record last season, was kind of like very, very shambolic if you check it out. I mean, horrible scenarios. But again, when you go to a place like Leeds, we all know how that Leeds stadium really is. It's a slaughterhouse historically for Tottenham Hotspurs. But when you went to that stadium and won, came back 1-2-1. I mean, it just showed a different mentality in it from Spurs. But I mean, Deji Spurs, do you really think you will pick up enough points away from home this season? Are we looking at a more better Spurs team that can pick points away from home?
I'll be real. We are the best. We have the best away record in the Prem at the moment. Hold that.
Huh?
We're the best. We have the best away record in the Prem.
Deji, do I have to check that? Do I have to check that? People confirm that for me.
You can check it, Playboy. You can check it, Playboy.
See, people, I mean, I'm not with the start here, people, of course, but people check it out. Does Spurs have the best away record in the league this year? Please check it out, people.
Hold that.
Okay.
Really ain't no tricky game for my club. No, it's not, Asa. It's not. It's not a tricky game for my club. So hold that. I said best away record. Don't talk about my home record, Artillero. This is how I know you're a budgie banding smoker. Why are you going left when you need to be going right? Hold that. And Jay Greens, I hope you lose your money, bro. I swear down. Like that's the politest thing I've got to make.
Jay Green said, I still have a bet that Spurs will lose 14 games this Premiership season. But again,
I hope you lose your peace. I swear down. Like that's the politest thing I can tell you. Tonight.
Deji, when someone like Jay Greens comes out and says that Spurs is going to lose 14 games this season, do you see any kind of iota of truth in it? I mean, you can look at your points last season, look at your league position last season. Deji Spurs, you conceded 67 goals last season. Why don't you think 14 games is something that you're going to concede this season?
Because I remember this time last year, we had just lost to Brighton 3-2. And I said, if Tottenham's not careful, they are at that point, they won one, lost one, won one, lost one. And I said, if we're not careful, Tottenham could end up losing 18 games with that kind of pattern. Because I could see the pattern so early on. The pattern, even if we were to lose against Villa, the pattern will suggest that Spurs are going to lose a game every 5 games. If it's every 5 games, just doing the maths, you're looking at 6 or 7 defeats in the Prem, which is top 4. So I need people to hold that, and hold that. The other thing that I would say to Jay Greens, because Jay Greens is making side comments and projecting.
Big up Jay Greens,
When you see me, what people need to understand is I need to do a whole show called Misunderstood. A lot of people misunderstand me. I'm actually, you call me the Tottenham Van Helsing, the Arsenal Slayer. I think I'm the Arsenal helper because I try and tell you, man, what I'm seeing in the future. When I was telling all Jay Greens to stop shaking his bum violently, that your striker, so-called the best striker in Europe, when I was telling you, man, is the Swedish Ollie Watkins, you, man, thought that I was bantering. Now, we are seeing that bum, because that's what he is, turn up against Kosovo and report 0. 0 shots on goal, 0. I mean, the guy's a bum. And I told you, man, that. I told you, man, and you guys got upset. That's what it is. Don't project negativity on me when all I do is hold the mirror up and I say, look in the mirror, bro. Look at your face. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's the truth. Do you get me? Before you make a comment at me, tell me about your striker. Tell me about the Swedish Ollie Watkins. Your Glock 9, your gunman, Tell me about your gunman.
See, they just pause, I mean, I would have gone into the Arsenal stuff when we finished about Tottenham. But I mean, he just took a big pop at Victor Gyökeres. But if we're to tell ourselves the truth, Arsenal fans, yeah, I mean, Gyökeres looked dusty in that game
It's
against
dusty,
Kosovo.
bro. But I've been
I mean,
saying that from day one.
let's call a spade a spade. I mean, you people, you know me, I would have gone head to head with Deji on this one. But people, yeah, I mean, let's stop defending. Let's stop defending all this. I mean, it doesn't take anything away from his quality of what he was in Lisbon, of what I think he would do for us.
No, it does,
People,
bro.
yeah.
It
I
does.
mean,
People
Gyökeres is in worrying form, and people, to be very sincere with you, it has actually started with Mikel Arteta and how Mikel Arteta has been using him at Arsenal, and now even for Sweden, he's no more even turning up. But again, I can't even argue the same thing for Isaac because Isaac is also having a stinker for Sweden at the same time. So it's just both of them. What is it with the strikers? Yeah, that I mean, they're not just turning up. It's just only Ireland that's really turning up. What's really going on with this striker?
The thing is, I told you in Northside when you guys were both. You also fell for the trap, bro. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to exempt yourself from.
No, but Deji, you can't judge Gyökeres in just 7 games. You can't judge Gyökeres in just 7 games. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
About Gyökeres, Ollie Watkins, the Swedish version, before he kicked a ball. You man told me he was the best striker in Europe. You were shaking your bum. I said, are you sure he's better than Havertz? Yeah? And now everyone's trying to turn around and say he's a bum. I said it first. How did I know? You know how I knew? Because I got eyes. Yeah? Because I got eyes, baby. And I knew he was dusty, bro. That's the truth.
But did you explain what you mean by dusty? What do you mean by dusty? I mean, I understand what you mean by dusty, but I mean, to use that term, yeah, for Victor Gyökeres, I think it's disingenuous. I think it's disingenuous for you to use that term for one of the highest goal scorers in Europe.
I remember saying to you that I'm not sure he would do more at Arsenal than what Solanke would do at Arsenal.
Deji, just do you think Gyökeres?
Can we just admit?
Deji, do you think Gyökeres has the skill set to bounce back? Do you think he has the mentality to actually bounce back as a player? Deji, talent-wise, do you think Gyökeres has the talent? Does he have it in him?
Can you
forget the Premiership? Is he a talented striker? Do you think it's someone that has something in him?
No. But can you and the people in the chat just admit, for now, I am the one that's right. I might not be the right at the end of the season, but at the moment,
I admit. Yeah.
That's what I need to know. So when
Deji, I give that to you. He looks dusty right now. I looked at that performance, his previous performance with Sweden. Oh my God, it was stinky, bro. It was stinky, bro. And in that game against Kosovo, so stinky, bro. I mean, Arsenal fans, we can't defend that kind of performance. And he's been hella suspect on an Arsenal shirt. Let's call a spade a spade.
Can I be real with you, bro? There's been a number of Arsenal fans that have come out publicly to say they prefer me up top. I'm just saying, bro.
They're just going for the juggler right now, people.
And I hate your club. Do you get what I'm saying? I hate your club, but they would rather be up top. That tells you something, bro. That tells you all you need to know about your Swedish Ollie Watkins.
The assembled says here, don't be throwing stones when that walking, talking Stan Richardson is playing up front for your team. Richarlison is referring to Richarlison. And Deji Sports, of course, don't throw the stones. You do know that Solanke is injured. You do know that Kulusevski is injured. You do know that Richarlison is not that guy you can actually rely on. I mean, Tel and Kudus are the ones bailing you out against Leeds. I mean, it's not far from reality what the assembly is saying.
Who's bailing you out? Gyökeres is not. Gyökeres is not the reason why you're top of the league.
Deji, we can bring in a Marino who would score an 85th minute
Yeah,
header
but
for us.
Mourinho
We
is a
have
defensive
Declan
mid.
Rice who could actually come in and score a set piece
You know
goal
what's
for
so,
us.
do
We
you
do
know
have
what's so funny?
Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes,
Would
who,
you,
if
would you,
worse come to worse,
this?
they will bail us out
Would you accept this?
with with set pieces. How about that?
Can I ask you a question? Can we both accept that in front of goal, if you had a choice between Gyökeres and Gabriel, you would prefer Gabriel?
Which Gabriel are you talking about?
You're Gabriel Magalhaes.
Deji is a defender. I mean,
Bro,
Deji,
who would you
you
prefer
can't
in
compare
front of
man.
goal?
You can't
Who
compare
would
man
you
with
Who would you
Gyökeres, bro.
prefer? Corner.
You can't compare man with Gyökeres
Listen,
and Deji Sports.
Corner.
Yeah, you can say Gyökeres is stinky, yeah, but he's our highest goal scorer and we're top of the league. Gyökeres is our highest goal scorer. Gyökeres, he has 3 goals in the league. Man is our highest goal scorer. So in as much as you want to call him stanky and dusty and all this nasty stuff, he's still Arsenal's highest goal scoring
Are you telling me
striker.
in the last minute of a game, you would prefer? I'm asking you, who would you prefer to have an opportunity?
Deji, I'm going with the facts. Gyökeres is our highest goal scorer.
I've said opportunity on goal. Would you prefer Victor or would you prefer Gabriel? It could be a corner. It could be one-on-one. It could be through on goal. Who do you trust to bag for Arsenal?
Deji, that question is crazy.
Who do you trust to bag for your club?
Deji, that question is crazy, bro. There's a whole lot of twists.
Well, you know what?
There's a whole lot of controversy in that question. But you know what? Yeah. But you know what? If you're asking me who could bail me out, no, I'll go directly with you. No problem. I understood that question, but I need to give you perspective. Deji Sports, I will pitch my tent with Gabriel Magalhaes for a set piece goal.
There you go.
Does that clarify things?
Enough said.
I would go with that. Right now, I would go with that. And people, sometimes you just have to be truthful. Gyökeres looks stanky right now. I mean, the system Mikel Arteta is using right now is not really well suited for him. And man is not even really getting service. But the sports, this is something you need to understand. Man is not getting service. Man is not being serviced at all. Man is getting no bloody service. So the difference with what you're talking about is if maybe he was being set up on the run, if it was being given lots of passes to get on with the show, and it was kind of like just misfiring, Digi Sports, I hear you. But in this case, it's not like he's misfiring on all cylinders. It's just that the passes are not simply getting to him. Does that make sense, Deji? Yeah. He's not getting the service he needs.
I hear you, bro, but you know that's the problem. That's a problem, and that you know what? Put Havertz up there, he scores. Put someone else. You know, you could say the same. Is Eze getting service, but he's showing his worth. The proof of the matter is, bro, your striker's a bum. If you had Haaland, bro, he'd be banging, bro. If you had Isak, he'd be banging, bro. Let's just keep it real.
Definitely, Deji. Who would you like to add up into your squad in January, man? Because definitely you need to be looking at replacement in January. Where would you like to strengthen
for real?
In the January transfer window?
Someone said something, and actually, we will know in Jan whether Daniel Levy was the person holding the club back or saving the club, and we will know. And I would say if Spurs spend over 100 million in Jan, then I think it'd be fair to say it was Levy holding the club back. If Tottenham don't spend at least 100 mil plus in Jan, then I think we could be in trouble with the new owners. But bro, if Tottenham is a serious team, there are 3 positions we need to quickly sort out. The first is Kelia. We need a better goalkeeper than vicarious liability. That brother there, I do not trust him. He's a liability. He's a top 6 goalkeeper, but he's not a goalkeeper that's going to take us to the promised land. Then Tottenham need to go out and get Semenyo. Like, stop the nonsense, stop the rubbish. He's the best left winger in the league at the moment. Bring that brother through. I know you man are looking at him, but if we want to be taken seriously, bring that brother. And then Tottenham need to get a striker. I'm not sure if Solanke's prolific enough. Solanke has the potential to be prolific.
But you man said that Solanke is more better than Gyökeres. I mean, Deji, we're not having it. Red Skull, please be respectful. Red Skull, please, Deji, I'm sorry. Deji, I'm sorry. Red Skull in the charts, please be respectful to Deji Spurs. Yeah, please.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, Red Skull, please be very, very, very respectful. Yeah, please. We don't need anyone calling anyone.
Red Skull's been smoking
those X-rated,
those
X-rated names. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Yeah, please. Yeah, Deji, you were saying something. I've deleted the comments, Red Skull, but let's keep going. Yeah, big ups. Yeah.
Continue. So I think Semenyo comes to, if we can get Semenyo. Solanke hasn't actually played a proper game under Thomas Frank. I think he could still be that guy. There's even talk that Tottenham might even be looking at Ivan Toney. I would take Ivan Toney, and that's it. Those are the three positions.
So you don't think Ivan Toney is washed up? You don't think so? Do you think he's got it?
I think he can do something, bro. I think he can do something, bro. Like, legitly, bro. Tottenham bringing them three players, we're guaranteed top three.
Okay, Deji, I mean, you just mentioned Semenyo. Semenyo just this week, in an interview, came out and said, you know what, I have a bias for Arsenal.
Yeah, bro.
Arsenal is my team. I love Arsenal. He said it. He said that he finds that fine balance when playing against Arsenal. But he likes Arsenal. But is this another competition that you've lost? Because I do know of the interest of Tottenham Hotspurs with Semenyo. Is this another Arsenal signing on the way?
Gosh, hear me out. He also said that he's a professional in that same press conference. So hold that.
Oh my God.
He has a special relationship with Kudus in the Ghana national team. And why not recreate what they're doing in the national team at my club? Of course he's gonna come through, bro. Do you get me? He's a professional and he wants to win things, bro. Sometimes you got to put your club biases over who are you more likely to achieve most with. And the truth is, bro, on paper, he's more likely to achieve more at Spurs than he will Arsenal. What he's likely to achieve.
Deji, don't go that low, man. Bro, Deji, don't go that low, bro. Don't go that low. Don't go that low.
Bro, let's be real. I've recently
don't go that low.
Bro, can I be real? I have the taste of silver in my mouth. It's so recent that sometimes I salivate and I've got like a lot of saliva in my mouth because I've tasted it recently. Yeah, your lips is dry, bro. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it real, bro.
People,
there's nothing. The only thing
they just pause in the location.
Do you know what I'm saying?
See ya, people. Big one, They just pause. When you look at Arsenal's game coming up, I mean, we would have to look at your game against Aston Villa. When you look at that game coming up I think you play on Saturday, Deji.
Yeah, let me check.
You play on Saturday, innit?
Let me check.
I think you play on Saturday.
Moving dusted into it and come in, bro. Like,
no, Deji. You play on Sunday.
Okay,
so yeah, you're playing on Sunday against Aston Villa. For some reason, you are at home playing against Aston Villa, so that might be a win. But again, I do know that Unai Emery will come out with surprises. But again, you will talk about that specifically. But I want you to look at Arsenal, Fulham, Craven Cottage. Remember that Craven Cottage is a difficult place to go to. Many teams go there and it's a slaughterhouse for them. It's a very dangerous place to go to at any day, any time these days with Andre Silva at the helms of affairs.
I think
do you think Arsenal goes there and get the win? Do you think we'll go there and get a win?
I think it's techie for you because I call Fulham Halen rejects. Do you know what I mean? And they've got a point to prove. Iwobi's
got a point to prove.
Emil Smith-Rowe's got a point to prove. And if these men are professional, look, bro, I think you struggled with Fulham last season, no? Didn't they?
Exactly, man. They took away points from us. Yeah, Craven Cottage. So it makes it a tricky one. It's a potential banana skin, isn't it?
It's a legit banana skin. And Silva, to be honest, is going to use that game as an audition in the location. Like the brother wants a big six. He wants maybe the Man U job. And if he wants the Man U job, he's got to get a win. And he's got to get a win ASAP. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see.
Deji, just before we jump straight right back into that place, Artilero is leveling accusations, bro. Accusations.
He's a liar.
False accusations.
This Artilero.
Accusations.
Let me tell you something about
accusation.
Let me tell you something about
Artilero lays an accusation. I don't know if it's false or it's true, but Deji, you must answer for your sins. Artilero is the judge and the executioner down here. He says, Tony, do you know Deji told me once that Johnson is better than Dembele? Dembele that just won the Ballon d'Or. Deji,
I'll be real with you. I never said that, but you know, Artilero is somebody that needs some help. I've recommended my good friend Charlotte. Charlotte can help him in terms of his mental health. Artilero is not a stable guy. Is the only way I can describe.
Oh my days, Deji goes for the juggler against Artilero. I like seeing this in jab there and there, provided we keep it respectful. The assembly says he was saving the club, Deji. Okay, who is he referring to?
I don't know.
Levy is gone.
He's saying Levy was saving the club.
He's talking about Levy. Was Levy saving the club?
You know, let me tell you what it is.
That's a big claim, the assembly.
Let me tell you what's happened, yeah? The assembled and a number of people in your chat, especially the assembled, I'm not going to lie, him and Jay Green, these men are starting to project. And it's getting to a point where these men might even astro project. You get me? That these men might start winning goals. And I'll tell you why.
Astro project people.
I think the assembled is an astro
project people.
Let me tell you why. Yeah, the truth of the matter is Tottenham is the best investment in world football. Yeah, we have heard Tottenham turn down a number of investors recently because
just recent that day before yesterday.
Right. Yeah. Because our owners are saying Tottenham is not for sale. We are ready to spend. Yeah. Now, if Tottenham starts spending, we overtake Arsenal overnight because we off the field we're a bigger club. The only thing that was missing was our first
off the field. What are you talking about?
Now we're only 2 points behind you with minimal spend. We still haven't had a cash injection yet, bro. It's long. It's really, really long. So I get
it's only 7 games.
Jay Greens and the
it's only 7 games.
Two brothers need to fall back.
Deji, I mean, I know you're one of those, that look at the table right now and you feel comfortable. I mean, you feel giddy down there, when you look at your position on the table. You're feeling giddy, you're feeling okay, you're feeling comfortable. But Deji Sports, it's game 7. It's the 8th week of the Premier League. Why are you this comfortable in that position? I mean,
bro, you know what it is? I feel like what we need to do is stop doing. First and foremost, me and you are not Harrison Ford, and we're not Indiana Jones. Okay, you're Tony and I'm Deji, and the truth of the matter is, bro, we deal in the here and the now. You know, you just got back from work. I've just got back from work. That's what just happened. You know, and when I look at the table, I'm third.
Fact, people. You can't take it away from Deji's third, people. It's third. You can't take it away.
Kevin says, I love at Deji Sports. So calm, no drama. No, bro. Big up to you, bro. And it's Deji Spurs. I don't know if that is a tongue-in-cheek, but I'll take that, bro. But Kevin, you know, you just have to understand that my club is involved until it's not. Innocent until proven guilty. And if you guys want to astral project, you know, then you know what I mean? I'll send the flames. You know, I'll send the flames to you.
I hear you. You know I hear you. Deji, what will be the keynotes when you face Aston Villa on Sunday? I mean, what will be the things to watch out? It's a home game. I mean, it should be it's a potential balance game because we do know that Unai Emery is this kind of guy that comes out with the smoke. Yeah, I mean, and he has players that could literally hurt you on the day. I mean,
Nah, to be
Morgan
honest, under
Rogers,
Unai, we've been getting
Ole
he.
Watkins.
Unai,
I
we
mean,
get.
the Ole Watkins you like to abuse and you like to, take a pop at. I
Well,
mean, he
I
might
think
let
what
her come out to bite you down there. I mean,
nah,
they
I
have
think
players that could literally, have a
I'll be
pop at you. What do you think?
I'll be real with you, bro. Like Villa's a bummy team, bro. Like we should make light work of them. Like move out my way.
Light work. So you don't see them as any threat at all. They don't have players that will hurt you. They can't hurt you on the counter attack. They can't hurt you in transition.
Morgan Rogers hasn't been himself. He's slowly getting to form. Ollie Watkins probably ain't gonna be playing, but even if he was playing, he's been dusty. Who else are we talking
Morgan
about?
Rogers just scored for England. He just got back to form.
Yeah, bro, but they're playing. No disrespect, bro. I mean, so big up to all the Latvians in the building, but you already knew what.
Big up.
Who else have they got? What Konza? What Cash? Shut up, man.
Yeah.
Dusty, man.
I mean, yeah, man. Aston Villa is not really looking good. Yeah.
Let me tell you about Villa. Yeah, Unai did his best with that team. Last season is a season that Villa fans should talk about with their kids, children's children. We finished 7th or 8th, but we managed in that season to beat Bayern Munich at home. We played PSG. We beat PSG in our yard, or I think they lost, and we played them off the park. Yeah, I mean, that was noble. It was a valiant, it was like they were warriors for a season. For a season, Villa dared to do, a bit like Spurs. They dared to do, and they dreamed that they were a big club. And for once, people were saying, who's Villa? And at least people were saying, who's Villa? But the truth of the matter is they were never supposed to be there. They're suffering from something called imposter syndrome, and they need to fall back and get in their place. And that's what's happened so far this season. I'm not surprised to see where Villa is. And I don't think Villa fans are surprised to see where they are. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's not overhype the weekend's game. Tottenham, if Thomas Frank puts out our strongest lineup, we beat them. Simple.
You beat them simple. And I think so too, people. I mean, in as much as I really want Spurs to lose, but again, Aston Villa, they're poor, although they've been able to garner some points in recent weeks, but I still think playing against Tottenham Hotspurs might just be a little bit of a tricky one for them. I think Spurs takes that game.
Bit too early for Villa, in my opinion. Bit too early.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I don't even really think they have enough in the tank to actually.
The biggest mistake they made? That guy that they sold, is it Duran? That was the dumbest.
Duran, yeah, to Saudi Arabia.
He's a bad man striker. I would take Duran at Spurs, no joke. Like that.
No, but what would you do? What would you do? What would you do when the player doesn't want to stay? What would you do when the player doesn't want to stay and Saudi Arabia is offering more money?
Did you know that in the whole Prem last season, Villa were the most shameless? They spent 96% of all income on player wages.
On player wages.
They were the highest
crazy, bro.
Spend. We were the lowest at 42%. They were the highest.
The lowest? DG. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, one of the lowest. Yeah, 42%.
Wow. People, I didn't know that, people. So now are you now telling me Spurs is now being run like Arsenal? It's now one of the best run clubs in England. Are you serious, Deji?
I'm telling you that we were able to do what we did with that. Now, if we open up the purse strings, it's long. That's what I'm saying. We open up the purse strings.
Says Deji was shameless, people. He says Deji is shameless. I mean, people, when you're third year and you're high flying, I mean, that shameless talk doesn't fly. He's third in the league. He has the right to actually, to floss it out. See, Deji Spurs, just before we go, because we will have to go very soon, yeah. Deji, Liverpool. I mean, just look at Vert, yeah. Ekitike is firing on all cylinders. Salah looks drab. Soon the AFCON will be coming. He'll be leaving. Soboslai is being tucked away from the midfield. and tucked into that right back position, people. Deji. Van Dijk is shaking his bum violently against
Quite literally.
Caicedo and all this joke, man.
Quite literally shaking his bum.
Violently. Konate has turned to Jay Boogie all of a sudden. I mean, Deji Sports. The whole fabric of that club has become they become clowns. I mean, and it's just a 7 game of Deji Sports.
Yeah.
If I were you, if I were a sports fan, I would fancy my opportunities right now in actually wrestling the title from whomever with this clowns. What do you think?
Yeah, bro. And can I explain? So before people say that I'm a hypocrite, what happens is when like when we do YouTube, when we stream in our yard. Some of us stream in a room. So sometimes a lot of the rhetoric coming from the chat, coming from other streamers, kind of filters in. So I've learned over the years to play it safe when I give my predictions. But if you listen to me carefully, I tell you what I really think of a club, despite my predictions. So let me put it out there. I said from the beginning of the season that Slot was on fraud watch, that Liverpool didn't do anything to win that Prem. Yes, people are going to say Slot won the Prem in his first season, blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is everybody was bummy last season. I also said that it's very possible. This was on one show, Tony. I think it was with Northside. Me and you were there.
Me and Northside, yeah.
That it's possible that this season Salah's not on form, that he does a Son, because he just signed a contract at 33, 34 for 400 grand. Like, who signs?
How stupid.
How dumb is that? Like, that is the dumbest. So I said, Slot's on fraud watch. Salah could dip in form and fall off a cliff, and he got a pay increase. Yeah. I said to people, I don't think this Verts guy is anything to shake your bum about. I was right. I then said, too many players can have the opposite impact. If Liverpool had just taken Ekitike, I actually think he was a good signing for them. Bringing in Isak for over 100 mil means that he has to start. He has to start because he was arguably up there with Haaland last season, the best 2 strikers in the Prem. But what happens if Isak comes to Liverpool and it don't quite click? Oh, you've got a problem. Exactly. So, and now
you've got a problem.
So, for me, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if and I said it to someone and people laughed at me. This is what I said. I said, if football was fair, legitimately this season, Liverpool would have 5 points in the Prem. For me personally, I watched the Bournemouth game. That should have been a draw. That should have been
a draw instantly. The Newcastle game, that should have been a draw or loss.
The game against you should have been a draw. The game against Burnley should have been a draw. The game against Everton should have been a draw.
Bro, they've been stanky this season, bro.
Figuring it out, bro.
Very dusty team, bro.
Dusty. And now, I swear down, I think I said, I'll send it to you after. I put on there's something that I do called Soccer 6. Those who know about it, you know about what I'm talking about. Soccer 6 is
if you know, you know, people.
You know. You predict, they give you 6 matches to predict the winner and the score. Liverpool versus Palace was one of the games. I predicted 2-1 Palace.
Are you serious, David?
How did I know? Bro?
Did you put that on a bet, Deji? Did you win that on a bet?
I did. And let me tell you why you don't play with this. Let me tell you why. If you get all 6 results and scores correct, for free, you win 250 grand. So when you're placing these bets, you're not gonna do a wild bet, because if you get it wrong, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope you're understanding the logic. So for me to predict Palace to win means I genuinely thought that Liverpool are bums and that Palace would beat them. And true to word, Palace beat them. I didn't get the score right, but I got the result right. And I got 2 points.
Definitely.
If I had got 1-0, I would have got 5 points for that. So I'm just sharing with you, bro. Then they went to Galatasaray and they got slapped.
They got absolutely slapped down there, yeah.
And then, bro, let's be real. Chelsea is a bummy team. I don't give a damn what anyone says. And they got slapped.
Team, Yasser and his minions.
Bro, all of a sudden, hold that. They've lost 2 Premier League games already. Liverpool
back to back.
Let's just double check. I think the whole of last season, Liverpool lost 3 games. Hold that.
I know that I knew they lost some couple of games towards the end of the season when they have already won the title, but I'm not really sure. I think it's maybe like 3 or 4 games they lost.
Liverpool, the whole of last season, lost 4 games.
4 games, yeah, exactly.
And they've already, after 7, lost 2.
Exactly.
Hold that.
Hold that.
There's no way. I can tell you now, Liverpool will lose 5+ games this season.
Deji, I think so too. Deji, I really think that too, because I mean, when you look at Konate, his head is in there. I think his head has been turned by that Real Madrid link. Yeah. Van Dijk, I mean, just look at how he was defending against Chelsea. Yeah. Man seems like he wants to do this stanky dance like Ice Spice. I mean, all man for himself. Yeah, I do understand that. But bro, man is doing the Ice Spice dance. People. Oh my God. And I was looking at the central defenders and I was like, are this the central defenders that comparing to Saliba and Magalhaes? People, I'm sorry, man. I mean, very, very soon I might start comparing that Romero and Van der Vern centre-back partnership to be something a little bit more superior than that Van Dijk Konate, because I mean, people might slag me off right now about just mentioning that, but people, this season will be the evidence of what we're talking about. Because this season, I think Van Dijk Konate will collapse the season, bro. I mean, the cracks are there, man.
Let me even give you one more thing, yeah, that I was saying. Oh man, I think I've even forgotten what I wanted to say, bro. I said to people, yeah, that this Liverpool team was very, very. You know what? I've lost the point. I had the point and I've lost it. Don't worry. When I remember my point, I'll
when you remember. Deji Spurs. Big up to everyone in the chat. Please get in your questions. We still have about just a couple of minutes. It's just a 1-hour show because I mean, Deji's a family man. Man needs to sleep, people. Man needs to rest. He needs to gel. People, as a Yoruba man, yeah, Deji needs to gel. Yeah, he needs to eat food. He needs to sleep. He needs to get back on the hustle tomorrow. So we have a couple of minutes. Throw in your questions for Deji Spurs, people. Throw in those questions because if I start asking more questions, we're going to stay here till the next morning. Deji, you were saying something.
Yeah, I said I agree with Andrew. I think someone else is winning the league. I hate to tell you, though, it ain't Arsenal, though, bro. It ain't your club, man. A lot of people... No, let me tell you why, bro. A lot of people are saying Arsenal's squad is balanced, this is that. No, it's not, bro.
No, but Deji, it's true. We have one of the most balanced squads. We have one of the most... in-depth squads. Deji, we have depth, bro. That's something we didn't have challenging for the title in 3 seasons. Back to back when we lost against Manchester and Liverpool. We didn't have a point, man. Even if it's stanky right now, I think it will improve later on, our striking position. But throw that all away. We have quality all across positions. We have Mosquera who can come in for Saliba. We have Nkape who is coming back against Fulham, who could actually play in centre-back, who could play in left-back position. We have Ricardo Calafiori, who is the best left-back actually in the league right now. And in terms of, he's the most attacking-minded left-back that we have in the goddamn league this season. Throw that all away if you don't believe that. We have Eze. We have weapons of mass destruction that can actually cause havoc against teams like Eze. We have Zubimendi, who, I mean, on his day, you know what he brings to the table? We still have Rice. Deji Spurs. Look at our bench. Deji Spurs. Look at our bench. We have Merino on the bench. We have, of course, we have Dolman on the bench. We have Wanewi on the bench. But bro, we have Madueke on the bench. We have, bro, look at our bench. We have one of the most balanced squads in the league. Liverpool doesn't have that.
I personally don't think it's that balanced, personally. But I will say this: I think Arsenal fans are too superficial sometimes. You're looking at the squad, but the issue has never been your players. The issue has always been here, man.
No, but the issue has always been the manager, Deji. Forget mentality. It's about the manager. The manager doesn't know how to manage the football club. This is the fact. The manager is a bum. We have a bum as a manager.
For the players, but the point I'm trying to make, bro, is that recipe that you're using to cook your jollof rice is still there, bro. You're still doing the same thing. You're still putting your onions in first. Do you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
So that's what you're doing. So until you change the sequence of how you prepare the meal, then, bro, we know that you are spicy. You get me? You put the Scotch bonnet in, it starts hurting your nose, you start scratching. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you man do. But then all of a sudden, as you let it simmer, the flavor and the heat starts to what? Fade.
Starts to
fade. And the impact and the spiciness starts to go. So, and that's what we're seeing with you. That's why I call you, man, the spicy Spurs. You keep doing this.
Oh my days.
You're not good.
But Deji, you can call us names. We're top of the league. I'm not dancing on that yet, Deji Sports. It's just that we had the reason why I'm saying we're top of the league right now, Deji Sports, is because we had one of the most hardest openings ever in the history of the Premier League. We had to go away to our fiercest rival, Manchester United. And trust me, I mean, you can call Manchester United dusty, yeah, Deji Sports. They're still our rivals, yeah? No matter how dusty it is, it's still a rival game. There's still a big rivalry down there. We went there, we wrestled 3 points. Deji, we had to go away from home to Anfield, bro. See, we had to go to Newcastle, a ground where we've actually lost 3 games in 4. Deji, how does that happen? And we're not. I mean, Deji Sports, put some perspective to that.
I've said this. So first,
did you put some perspective to that?
Let's just as we're wrapping up. Let me just qualify a couple of things. First and foremost, United are not our rivals. You know, when you were talking about Munzie, I didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? For me, Man United, I can show up and be a mediator for them. You know what I mean? If they wanna entertain me, you know, host me. I don't mind, you know, showing up. Do you know what I mean? In the club, take my money. You know, they pay me 100K to show my face.
Big ups, Gunner for Life 82. Big ups, my G.
Big up. But equally, what I'm trying to say to you, bro, about what was the point that I wanted to make now about Arsenal, bro? Man, I'm losing my head now.
No, about Arsenal being in that conversation about being the most complete squad in the league.
No, it's not. It's not about. I mean, I already told you about you guys and your mentality, but yeah, look, I don't think you guys have it, bro. I really
have
don't.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Deji, you don't think Eze?
No,
I mean,
no.
Eze just won the FA Cup.
Tony, I remember my point. The point I wanted to make is that you guys never had issues really against the big teams. Liverpool wasn't your issue.
True.
Newcastle wasn't your issue in the league. Yeah, in the cup they were. United City, they're not your issues. Your issue is the likes of Fulham. Your issue is Brighton. Your issue is Bournemouth.
West Ham.
If you win those games, then we know you've turned the corner. You shaking your bum. We know, I can tell you now, you're going to slap up Chelsea because that's what you do. Chelsea roll over, they pull their pants down and they say, beat me, daddy, beat me. So I can't we don't learn nothing from you beating the big dogs. We know you beat the big dogs. What your problem is, you don't beat the little boys. And until you beat them, we don't know if you've improved.
Deji, I'll give you perspectives. This game against West Ham that we just played before the last internationals West Ham have derailed us twice on our journey to the title. The last one last season, they smacked us up at the Emirates, bro, and we beat them up. So
Bro,
they just
we beat
pause,
them
yeah. I
up.
mean, you can say all these things all you want. If we go to Craven Cottage and beat Fulham, that would be another team that came down to the Emirates
What was the
where
score?
we drop points and where we drop points
At
at the cottage against them. And
What
if
was
we
the
beat
score that
them,
you beat?
would
What
you
was the
say
score?
we've actually turned the corner? No, Deji. No, Deji.
What was
Just
the
answer this
score that you
question.
beat West
When
Ham,
we
bro?
beat Deji, West Ham took away points from us last season.
What was
Fulham
the
took away
score that
points
you
from
beat?
us last season
What was the score?
at the cottage. Yeah, Deji Sports. And you just mentioned here that it's in the smaller teams. Yeah, and I do
What
rate
was
it.
the
I
score,
understand that.
bro?
Deji, we've just beaten West Ham that took away points from us.
What was the
We've just
score?
Deji, just wait and understand. We've just beaten Newcastle, wrestled
What was
away
the
points
score
where
against
we
West Ham?
dropped points last season. Deji, if we smacked up West Ham, yeah, we lost points against them last season. Deji, if we go and beat Fulham and make it 3 out of 3 teams that actually derailed our title plans last season, Deji, does that story change for you?
No. I need to see you beat Brighton and Bournemouth.
Deji, come on, bro. What are you saying? You just said it yourself. That it's in these smaller teams, it's in all these teams that are boogie teams for us. And I just gave you these 3 teams, and we've beaten 2 already.
You got to beat. Let me tell you the 3 teams you got to beat. You got to beat Palace, Bournemouth, Brighton. Beat them 3. I take you serious.
Deji Palace hasn't really been a problem for us. We always beat Palace. Deji, that's the problem. We always beat Palace. Palace has never been a problem for us.
I'm telling you now.
Deji, I hear you, but against us, they're not legit. We always beat them.
Bro,
we always beat this Crystal Palace
team. Do well against the minnows. Beat the minnows and we can talk. Don't beat them and then you're just spicy. I
hear you, Deji.
I'm going to be real. I think you draw this weekend against Fulham. Hold that.
Artillero says, Deji Spurs, respect my club. People, respect my club. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's a blessing to have the domination and the location, brother, down here with me. See, Deji Sports, yeah, it's prediction time. What do you think would be, what's your prediction for that Tottenham Hotspur game? Yeah, what do you think? Let's start from your game, bro. Let's start from your game.
Tottenham is struggling to score goals, believe it or not, and we're third. We just it's not fluid. We don't have a left winger. But I think we're going to stink at the place and either win 1-0 or 2-1 against Villa.
Okay, 2-1. Do you think 2-1 or 3-1? Which is which?
2-1, bro. It's not. We're not going to beat.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Then you're not smacking them up. That's a decent score.
I don't need to, bro. I don't need to smack anyone up. I just want 3 points.
So you're not all up for the convincing win. You're all up for struggle but win the game. Let me get your perspective.
Not this year, bro. This year, I just want to get the win.
You just want to accumulate the points, right?
Next year, we can look at slapping people up. This year, man, I'm quite happy with 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Okay. Predictions for the Arsenal game. Arsenal go away to the cottage at Fulham. What do you think?
1-0.
To who?
1-0.
1-0. Oh, a draw. Okay. All right. Deji, Manchester United.
I'm surprised.
TikTok shots says here, Deji, we lost to Newcastle and West Ham last season, and we beat them both this season. Deji, I mean, people, when I tell Deji Sports these things, it's like he doesn't want to, provided it's Tony saying it, he doesn't want to listen. I told him the same thing that TikTok shots is just saying here, but Deji doesn't want to listen to me. So, you know.
Bro, you beat them in the league, bro.
Artillero says fly kick Deji for me. I mean, Deji's my bro, you know. Come on, man. he came to bless my show. I'm not gonna kick him, bro. You know, we're brothers.
I will fly kick Artillero at his shell petrol station.
Artillero, Artillero, please. Don't coexist in the space with Deji Spores. I mean, you've angered him to the point that he's gonna kick you, bro. He's gonna kick your ass when he sees you.
Kevin agrees with me that he thinks Fulham could do something against Arsenal. There you go.
Deji, Liverpool faces Manchester United at Anfield. Is there a bounce back for that team? I mean, Wirtz just kind of like played a very, good game in the internationals. Do you think it brings that form back? What do you think? Liverpool versus Manchester United. What's the scoreline?
I actually think United can get a draw.
Away from home?
Liverpool won't win.
Are you serious, Deji?
Bro, let me tell you.
Big up to Pito! Pito is in the house, my guy Pito. See, people, this guy Pito has been one of the guys. Deji, I'm sorry for cutting you. This guy has been one of the guys that has really motivated me on this channel, people. Just when I'm about to just drop off, this guy just motivates me. So big ups to Pito, man. Pito, absolute real one. As in, this guy just motivated me to the extent that I just want to keep doing shows. Big ups to you, Pito. We have a big game against Fulham, and Deji Sports is here to give us answers. Deji, Liverpool and Man United. Can you come again, please?
Yeah, draw. I've lost the point again, and I had a very good point. Yeah, the point I wanted to say about Liverpool was that part of the reason why they won the league last year is because that was Klopp's team. And I always said the reason why Slot is on fraud watch is because this is the season where he gets to shape the team in his image.
In his image.
It ain't looking very pretty, is it?
At all, bro. And again, he has no excuses because he has been given money. He's invested heavily on
Liverpool manager
players that is his.
This madman has invested, and he will flop.
I don't know, bro. In fact, Lord may be so. People, we like to slag off Deji Spores, but sometimes, Deji's like the modern day prophet. Yeah, people, it's like the modern day prophet. Yeah, sometimes these prophets don't get their own, but they get other ones, correctly. So, people, whatever he says about Liverpool, people, I'll gobble it up. I'll take it because people, I seriously want Liverpool to be in the model.
I don't give a damn what anyone says. Anyone that's followed me long enough knows I've been having Liverpool on fraud watch from before the season started, and even after them winning their first 5 games, I still had them on fraud watch. And there's more to come. Liverpool are gonna do some dirtiness. Watch it.
Deji, but there's a big one coming up here, Deji. And this rising thing is with Manchester City. Just before we go, please. People are now saying, you know what? Of course, these podcasters, they talk through the back of their mouths. They lie, through their teeth. Yeah. We're now seeing Liverpool drop off, and many people are now saying, you know what, don't forget, Man City is just a couple of points away from the from the top spot. Do you really see Man City competing really in the league this season? Truthfully, as in no gimmicks, no jokes, no comics, nothing, just straight fact. Do you really see them coming up?
Hey, yo, Kevin, what happened to Gary Mabbott? Because, he's a Spurs legend, so I hope nothing's happened to him. But please contextualize what's going on about Gary Mabbott, because I was just searching for that. But, yeah, bro, in terms of Man City, bro, I sang a song on the 12th Man to a guy called LB.
LB.
It was a rendition of Boys to Men. And it was called, oh, no, have you heard that Angelo passed? Yeah, D'Angelo passed today, yeah. That is so sad that D'Angelo passed today.
D'Angelo?
Yeah, D'Angelo, the artist.
Oh, D'Angelo. I didn't hear about that.
The music guy.
What happened? Was it an overdose or natural cause?
This seems like natural. But,
Oh, my days, man.
What I will say, bro, is that it was the end of the road for Man City. And so I think they're done, bro. Like, I don't think City's anything for us to worry about anymore.
Yeah. Big ups to Pito. I mean, Pito, big ups. He says, hit the like and subscribe to both of this legend. Big ups, my brother Tony. And this is Pito, my guy. Big ups. He gives us $5. Big ups to you, man. And people, remember, you have to go subscribe to Deji Sports. Deji Sports will be telling us what he got coming up. Deji, you have to do a watch along for that matchup against Aston Villa if you have the time, bro. You need to do that, bro.
It's going to be
a very important matchup, yeah. Deji Sports. Just before we finish, yeah, Haaland has grown more leaner. He's scoring. I mean, he scored nearly half of Manchester City's goals this season already. Do you think? Do you think Man City having an informed striker right now helps them compete this season?
It does, but I don't think it's enough. Unfortunately, I feel like City. They've just lost that je ne sais quoi. That's what the French call it. The je ne sais quoi. It's just not there.
Yeah,
I feel like they've just run, just like with Liverpool and Klopp. They just need fresh. They need a new manager. Before we see City win again, I don't see City winning a Premier League under Pep again. Pep is good, but I think he's done what he's done. He's a legend. He will always be remembered as a legend in the Prem. But if City want to get back to competing at the top, then they need to freshen things up. And if they don't freshen things up, it will be another season where they do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and Kevin says something, says, damn, now I have to follow Deji owing to Frank. Yeah, exactly. Go to Deji's channel right now, people, as we speak, and go follow Deji Spurs, people. That's what we want to hear. Go support our brothers, yeah, because Deji is my brother. Deji actually helped me develop this channel brick by brick. With one of those people. So please go to his channel and go show him some love. The Assemble says something here. It says City are lurking. Deji, look at Gunners for Life 82. Look at what he says here. It says, never write City off. They will get stronger as the season goes on. Deji, is that a lie? Would you say he's lying? Is that a lie? This is true. City have that. Grip. They can just creep up at you.
I think City have lost 3 games this season. They lost 9 last season. They're on track to losing another 9 games this season. So no. They've lost 3 games already.
Did you think that they're dusty, Man City, people? Deji, what do you have coming up? People, thanks for joining us on the show today. Deji Sports, tell these people, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please, any of my mods, please get Deji Sports channel and post it on the chart. My mods, the assembled, please post Deji's channel on my comment section right now and let people who haven't supported Deji Sports go support him. And people, if this is the first time you're coming down here, please subscribe to Tony Club Gunner TV also. Big ups to you. Deji, tell these people what you got coming up, bro.
Yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna do a Tottenham Villa preview maybe tomorrow or Thursday. And then on Friday, I used to do something called Step to the Mic. I haven't had an opportunity to do it, but I will be doing it late Friday. So it'll be about 10 o'clock Friday on my channel, Step to the Mic, where people get to come. We get to just talk football. Usually the Step to the Mics, they're quite long. They're like 2.5 hours. I try and keep it short, but so yeah, I look forward to anyone joining me. If you want to join and chat ball, let's chat ball before the weekend's games.
Yeah. See, of course, Gunner for Life 82. Of course, Deji's a sports fan, but this is one of my trusted brothers. Yeah. I mean, thanks for subbing. And the other guy too that just subbed too. Thank you. Yeah, because Deji Sports. I mean, just go down there. It's quality shows he does. I mean, Deji doesn't have time for low quality. Yeah. I mean, Deji is big time now. I mean, it's a showstopper. For him to drop in down here. I mean, I just have to see people. Yeah. If I didn't have a personal relationship with this brother, man wouldn't be here. There are bigger channels where it could be. Could be at the Football 12th Man. It could be at Never a Foul. It could be at Judge Mo. It could be at all these channels, yeah. But I mean, he chose to come and break bread with me. So I really, really do appreciate it. Of course, Artilero is still at it. He says, I've been subscriber for a long time. I've lost brain cells from listening to Deji's waffles. People, respect to you, Deji Spores. Gunner for Life says, respect to you, Deji.
That Artilero is one of them brothers that if I see him in Sainsbury's at the milk section, I will fly kick the milk in his face. That's the truth.
At the milk section. Oh my days, bro. Bro, do you know what it means when the brother says that you're in the milk section, bro? Bro, that's a violation, bro. Violation, bro. In the milk section, bro. See, people.
What other section?
See, Deji, thanks for the show today. See, people. Tomorrow I'll be doing a solo show in the afternoon. In the evening, I'll be back with a special guest down here. 2 shows tomorrow because this week is a free week for me. Although I do because of course all schools are closed in Finland, so I have kind of like a free week. My refereeing job, I only have a couple of games left this season, of which it's on Thursday, and then I have a couple of games on Saturday. So, but it is what it is. Tomorrow I have 2 shows. Yeah, the refereeing is going good. This is my 2nd season. I mean, Deji Spores, man, I just need that extra income. I'm not a family man. I need that money coming in and rolling into. So, it's just good to take that 2nd job and just, try to help myself and feed my family. How about that, people? Big ups to Stu MC. Says, Deji does a hell lot of... Oh, my days, bro. Deji, the encomiums keep coming in. I mean, Stu MC says, Deji does a hell of a lot less waffling than most idiots in the kick and chase prem fan base. Yeah, big ups to Stu MC. Stu MC, I mean, big ups to you, man. Big ups to you. And he also says, if Rory Jennings is Barnett, Deji is Barcelona in comparison. Christ, I hate that Sammy Orbit. In that loud. Big up to Stu MC. Make sure you subscribe to Tony Club Gunner TV. And of course, the assembled is down here. And it says, Artilero keeping Deji in check is a 247 job. I mean, people knows that he needs to be checked, and it's just really very good, right? Kevin says WC 26 South Africa, Trumpy, big, bring the ice. Yeah, of course, bring the ice. South Africa straight to the World Cup. Yeah, Deji Spores. I mean, I'll let you do the honors. Yeah,
people. That's my brother right here, Tony Claude. Another Minority Report. Until the next one. Thanks again, and we're out.
We're out, people. Peace. See you tomorrow, people. Peace.